That's fine.
Just so you know. But I get you.
At least I didn't say anything particularly based.
No,
But
you're fine.
yeah, like it's just fucking pointless. I'm like, I don't want to hear brain dead milquetoast takes from a teenager who's just spewing the same government run education horseshit that they've been brainwashed with for, almost 20 years. Like I don't care to listen to that crap. And if the first thing you're going to go to when someone provides or presents a dissenting opinion is to immediately initiate and thought terminating cliches and to just endlessly post gifs from like the most basic bitch fucking goy slop TV shows.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Tonight we're going to be doing something completely different because I need a single player PC game to play, and I don't feel like playing Helldivers single player. It's not as good. So we're
Yeah.
going to be trying Payday 2, which I've never played before.
Oh, you may not have the best time playing that one by yourself either, but
I can get at least a couple
it is
hours
what it
out
is.
of it. I just want something to play while the playoffs are going.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can't play Rebirth during a
Speaking
playoff
of
game
which,
that I'm watching.
is the is the Cavs Magic game over yet?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay. All right. Don't spoil it. I want to check the score.
Okay.
All right, Cavs win. Happy to see that. And the next Sixers game is tied, which I'm also happy to see. And the reason I say that is because anytime I've been checking in for most of the game, the Sixers have been leading comfortably. So it looks like the choke may be on. Plus, Brunson, while he's had a really bad game overall, he is very clutch. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hit his first three of the game, and it's like the dagger.
Hello, big country.
It right now, though, I mean, even if the Knicks drop this one and the Sixers steal one on the road, taking a look at the box score, this is the best maxi game you will get this series. There's no way he plays to this level again. Opinion, but
No need to worry about massive goons here.
for real.
I like how, with the recent application of what the word goon means, it makes that make absolutely no sense.
Yeah. Goon's been one of my favorite words for a very long time. Oh wow. I would have loved to have seen that in the Heat Sixers game, but two things. Number one, the Sixers are choking big time. First, Embiid throws up a brick. They get the offensive rebound, but then Batum throws up a brick. Both of them try and hit threes.
I just saw the Embiid brick.
Lowry, yeah. Then Kyle Lowry gets the offensive rebound. He gets fouled, and he misses the first free throw. He hasn't taken the second one yet.
I just saw him get fouled. Yeah, big country, that was hilarious. I was actually in the stream live when that happened to DSP. That was hysterical.
Also, I do have to say this one too. Okay, Lowry makes the second free throw. Ooh. Brunson. And I just said he was clutch. He can't be doing that.
Poor Brunson.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't think he's going to have this bad of a game again. Like Brunson's a guy who should finish top 5 in MVP voting. He had a very good season. Now, I'm sure he's exhausted because this is classic Thibodeau bullshit where they ride a guy way too fucking hard in the regular season, he falls to pieces in the playoffs. But this is a dreadful game from him. 7 for 25, and he hasn't hit a 3. 0 for 4.
All right, I'm seeing whatever it is that Brunson's about to do.
He just missed.
And he missed. Only
It
a
was
1-point
a good
game,
look.
actually. Wow. We have a good game, actually.
Yeah. It was a good look. He had no business. Missing. But Lowry fouls, so if the Knicks drain their free throws like the Sixers didn't, then they should be in good shape. But this is what I was going to say before the Brunson thing happened. I'm just going to come out and say it. Hartenstein is absolutely molesting Embiid. Like, Hartenstein needs to play more minutes. He is dominating Embiid. In that matchup, like, most of Embiid's misses are coming from Hartenstein defending him, and Hartenstein has been destroying Embiid defensively. In that one-on-one matchup, holy shit, he's just been lighting the fuck up. But that's where Embiid's flopping comes into play because Hartenstein spent a lot of the game in foul trouble. And to be honest, I think that might be the only reason this game is close. Like, if Hartenstein's not in foul trouble in Game 3, that's an easy Knicks win. But the Knicks should still have this one, too. Excellent tweet right here.
Let me check it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you know, the look between X and X on your keyboard meme, I think it's pretty weak. A lot of it is.
I do too, and that's exactly what he's referencing.
Yeah, it's like, most of it doesn't even make any goddamn sense.
Right, so it's like, you know what, fuck you. If you're gonna play this, I want you to spell something out, then let's go ahead and fucking... Are you bullshitting me? Oh my god. The refs are putting in the fix. The Sixers throw out a challenge because the Knicks got an offensive rebound, and they had a call that the Sixers committed a foul in the process of getting the rebound. So then they throw down the challenge, and they overturn the call, which meant that it was actually the Sixers who got the rebound. And because they had to do this whole challenge and everything, like they said that there was no foul occurred or anything like that. So then they just give the Sixers the ball. Maxey makes it. Brunson takes a shot and misses. Sixers turn it over. Oh my god. Josh Hart takes the 3 and misses. 90 seconds left, Sixers 1-point lead. Jesus Christ. That was a Knicks choke right there. That was a hardcore Knicks choke.
Hashtag watch Knicks choke.
Exactly.
Dallas, old friend. I'm glad to have you back after 2 years. Now, you already know I'm a thorough man.
Yep.
So it should come
And
as
Maxey,
no surprise that I want to get rid
game,
of any
1
rumors
minute
that might
left.
exist. Follow my instructions, just
Fucking
like old
pathetic,
times.
bro.
This should be a walk in the park.
Knicks should be ashamed of
After some
themselves.
access codes,
Because,
there
like,
will be more
first of
later,
all,
but we need to make it look like nothing but a
Brunson
simple robbery. You're doing
has
this
been having a
quiet.
terrible game all game. But it doesn't matter because the game's close enough with like 2 minutes left, and then he just fucks it up. He just misses even more shots. Like, goddamn, bro.
This is bullshit.
He's 7
Payne.
for 26
You think I
right now.
forgot?
I'm just sitting here thinking, why aren't you feeding Hartenstein? He's been fucking eating Embiid's lunch all game. Stop trying to take threes and just fucking...
There should be a fence nearby. Cut it open and get inside.
I mean, if you're not hitting threes, shouldn't you stop taking them?
In the modern NBA, the answer is no. In the modern NBA,
I know that's it. Right. I know that's everybody's thought process, but what's the difference between shooting 40% on 5 attempts versus shooting 10% on fucking 15 attempts?
Jesus, Payne.
God damn.
I would have forgotten how to get
Yeah,
past
Embiid's a
the
bitch,
fucking
big country,
fence.
that's why.
Anyhow, I'm through now.
But yeah, this right here, it honestly looks like yet another fucking classic Tom Thibodeau masterpiece. Where the star player that he rode to hell and back in the regular season falls apart in the playoffs because he's exhausted. And then he just doesn't have the ability to adjust to anything. When something's not working, he doesn't change it. He just Pete Carroll's that shit and just watches his team fucking flounder. Like, this guy is such a disgrace.
Hurry, answer his pager before they raise the alarm. Try and improvise or something.
Now, to be fair to Knicks fans, the team hasn't been this consistently competitive since they had Carmelo Anthony and the early years of having Carmelo Anthony. So, you know, it's a give and take there. But there's no shot in hell that this Knicks team is ever going to go deep if they play like this. Why couldn't Hero have just not played like dog shit in that Sixers game?
Where I can hide it.
And it'd be us who could feast. Like, dude, the Heat would be winning these games by like 20 points. Easily. Fuck, man. Wow. Brunson misses again. And wouldn't you know it, Hartenstein comes in to save the day, getting the foul or getting the rebound to keep the game alive. Like, just feed Hartenstein, man. Let him feast.
Stephen A. Smith will not be happy tomorrow. Finally, a road team wins, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the one that no one wanted to win. That being said, it's only a 4-point game with 56 seconds left, and the Knicks have 2 free throws coming up, so it could be a 2-point game with 56 seconds left. Not over yet. In fact, that'd actually be hilarious, especially with the game that he's been having. Can you imagine if Brunson's first 3 of the game that he hits is a game winner?
Sign me up.
Be hilarious.
Hopefully it's an uncontested layup, too.
Did you guys see the New York Knicks game? Did anyone see it?
Wait. Oh, I have to hide the body. I guess there's a specific place I have to hide the body.
Now keep moving. As much as you hate this, this is still a real thing. If you get discovered, you'll trigger the alarm.
According to Decision Desk / The Hill, Trump has finally taken the lead in Pennsylvania, in the Pennsylvania polling aggregate by 0.4%. Neat.
That is a state he cannot afford to lose by hearing Biden.
Oh my God. It happened again. The Sixers challenged the call. This time it's not overturned. But it does turn out that there wasn't a foul, there was no free throws, but it's still Nick's ball.
Mm-hmm.
So then they inbound, and Jalen Brunson misses yet another three. Game's over. It's a 4-point game, 47 seconds left. And the Knicks are almost certain to fucking continue bricking constantly. Yep, there you go. They're playing a foul game. Fucking Christ. Yeah, it's over. Sixers win. There's no way the Knicks come back from this if Brunson fucking 5 seconds into the shot clock, bro. He doesn't even wait for anything to happen. He just instantly chucks up a contested brick.
Yep.
What the fuck was he thinking?
Just
That being said, Lowry did choke. He missed one of them. It's a 5-point game. If they actually decide to start hitting threes, you know, maybe something can happen here, but what are the fucking odds of that?
That's my only accounting.
Well, that's quite a mess, all right. Now get these bodies out of sight.
Robinson finally hit one. And just like Tyler Hero, it doesn't matter because he missed the last one when the game was actually close. You see, now it's a 2-point game, but they still have to play the foul game. Oh my god. Hold the fort.
Okay, I just saw Brunson lose the ball. Knicks get it back. This is a chaotic possession. And now Brunson's going to finally make a three, which was a tremendous fluke.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil what's gonna happen because this game is suddenly very very entertaining.
Another guard, and he's watching the server room. We don't have time for this. Just take him out.
Wow. This is like reverse Reggie Miller.
Real.
Honestly, I think this place is haunted or something.
Bernstein is a fucking beast.
That control guy doesn't seem to be the brightest tool in the shed, but next time even he will understand something's wrong.
That being said, with 13 seconds left, we already know what's going to happen. Now Embiid's going to hit the game winner, and he's going to be a big hero.
Throw him down there where no one should find him.
Oh!
Fast drive?
Now that was entertaining.
Alright. I'm watching. Whoa.
Let me know when you see it.
They're still showing replays of the Reggie Miller-esque turnover. Do the Sixers not have a timeout? Why didn't Maxey call a timeout instead of trying to like body surf his way to passing that ball?
Because he's retarded. But they...
All right, here we go. Sixers dribbling up. Maxey drives the lane. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. And we got a foul. All right, here we go.
I gotta spoil it for you because that was too fucking classic. The Knicks make both free throws. Embiid launches last second to send it to overtime. Bricks it.
So
Knicks
it's
win.
GG.
Yeah, Knicks win. Game's over. Oh my god, that was outstanding. But yeah, no, you're completely right. He should have called a timeout there. A lot of people are gonna say that he and especially Nick Nurse, great fucking opportunity for me to say that Nick Nurse is an overrated coach because he sucks. The Sixers had 2 timeouts when Maxey turned the ball over. They had 2 timeouts. They ended the game. They still had a timeout.
All right.
That's what makes it even worse. That
I'm
fucking
seeing
they could have called it.
All right, here's the Embiid. I don't even think he got that off on time. I think the game ended with the ball in Embiid's hand. Either way.
Yeah, I'm sure that if they went and reviewed it, if it went in, it probably wouldn't have counted. But
I want to see this again.
yeah,
Let me see here.
they still had a
That's
timeout.
close. Mm.
They still had a timeout. They could have called a timeout. That is so fucking stupid. So yeah, like especially after he makes the second free throw, Nick Nurse should be getting lit up by Sixers fans right now. How is he any better than Doc Rivers if he doesn't call a timeout when he has one available? He had 2 fucking timeouts available. Maxey turns the ball over and loses the game. And Embiid had the chance to take a shot out of a fucking inbounds play instead of whatever the fuck that was. Did you see Darvin Ham said he had no idea how to stop the Nuggets? I mean, to be fair, it's true. Jokic basically plays perfect basketball.
Yeah.
The way that you beat the Nuggets, no one's figured it out yet because traditional concepts don't apply. Like the way you beat LeBron is to defend his teammates because LeBron will never score enough points on his own to beat you just by scoring on his own. If you shut his teammates down, you can't stop him. Then other people think we'll just sell out on defending the one guy, and the Jordan rules worked for the Pistons for a while, but that was because at the time his teammates hadn't really, grown up yet to actually be able to contribute. But that doesn't work for the Nuggets because Jamal Murray is very elite. The Nuggets have the best ball movement of any team in the league, so you can't set up a defensive scheme like that. And it was hilarious because last year during the finals, people said this all the time. They're like, what you need to do is turn Jokic into a scorer. The LeBron defense. Jokic will never score enough points to beat you all by himself. And then that's exactly what he did against Miami. They sold out on defending Jokic's teammates. And then Jokic took a massive dump. Like, poor Bam. Bam statistically was the second best defender in the league this season. And if voter fatigue leads to Gobert not getting yet another Defensive Player of the Year award, it could go to Bam. Mm-hmm. Especially if voters are like, fuck these Europeans. I'm tired of it. I already was forced to vote for Jokic for MVP and to vote Luka in second place. So fuck it. As a protest, I'm going to vote for Bam as Defensive Player of the Year. He could easily win it. And it wouldn't be like the Heat were an extremely inconsistent team because O did what he always does, which is experiment with lineups to prepare for the playoffs. And a lot of guys missed a lot of time. So the Heat spent a lot of the season as like a really mediocre team statistically. But by the time the season ended, statistically, we were the 5th best defense.
Right.
Considering how awful we were before the All-Star break, how injured we were, how many guys were missing, like just general clusterfuck that the team was. If we had had that level of consistency that we had in the second half of the season all season long, we would have easily finished as the league's top defense. Because as the All-Star break, we were in the 20s. And half the season to go from 20 to 5, that's fucking nuts. And I say all that to say this. Last season, in the finals, Bam was just defending Jokic one-on-one. They were selling out to defend Jokic's teammates and turn him into a scorer. Bam got fucking humiliated. That was some Hakeem Olajuwon on David Robinson shit. He got fucking butt blasted. It wasn't even close. But yeah, as long as Denver doesn't get injured, they're gonna laugh their way to the finals.
I'm inclined to agree.
What happens when you're away from the life of crime for too long?
Injuries can always happen, but that is literally the only thing that's potentially lead to Denver not winning.
All right, clearly I did something wrong there.
Yeah, I was watching the stream long enough to see what was happening. Right there, that video cam was pointing straight at you.
Yeah, but I thought I turned on the EMP thing that would deactivate it. So maybe it only deactivates it for a short period of time or something.
I think it wasn't quite in range, maybe. Clippers could give them a 6-game series if Kawhi is there. See, you say that, but here's the problem. Even if the Clippers are fully healthy,
That's the door, but it's guarded
the
by a
coaching difference is so massive. Plus, the Clippers are getting by off of playing great defense. They don't have anybody who can defend Jokic. He's going to make their defense look silly.
Shit, you have to give credit to Gensec.
Alright, yeah, I'm watching as you're doing this again. This is what you did last time, too, and then the camera spotted you. I think you're right that the time on the thing just ran out.
Woo!
And yeah, it's happening again. Barely. Good move. Yeah, Ty Lue is arguably the worst coach in the league. So,
He's pretty bad.
yeah, Malone will coach circles around him. And while the Clippers do, they have excellent defense from Paul and Kawhi, they have god-awful defense from Harden, and nobody can guard Jokic. So Jokic is just going to find whoever Harden's guarding, and then they're going to be the leading scorer of that game, just constantly. Jokic will feast on whatever stiff they put on him, and we thought, the Mavs aren't a particularly special defensive team. Paul George played a fucking awful game last game, but Harden basically soloed the Mavs. I was laughing my ass off because he damn near outscored the Mavs an entire team. So I was like, he's doing the Kobe. It's LOL Mavs all over again.
Humiliating.
Oh my god. But
I don't think I saw any.
I'm inclined to believe truly that the Clippers are a paper tiger. That and the Mavs are too, which is why that happened. But I think maybe Luka won't have so bad of a game, but it's hard to say. But people were telling me that the Suns, if the Suns are healthy, they're gonna make the finals. Ever since the Beal trade, and the Suns are healthy right now. They just got their asses kicked.
Yeah, they're just not very good.
Exactly.
What else need be said?
And against the Wolves too. The Wolves were the definition of young team that they're not quite there. It's funny because the Gobert trade, people clowned on it really hard when it happened. And it did make the Wolves really, really worse in the moment. But this season, they completely turned it around. The Gobert trade is carrying them. That's the reason they're winning. And the second biggest reason is that Pat has finally accepted his role as the beta male and is just laying down and taking it and submitting like he's supposed to. Jimmy Butler called this guy out fucking almost a decade ago at this point. He had his number back in fucking 2015.
Okay, I got the key card. I found the key card.
Yeah. Not that Colin Coward is ever worth listening to, but he had a bit on his show. It was either yesterday or today where he was like, Kevin Durant's quickly becoming historically irrelevant. Like Jokic, like from this era, Jokic is better, Curry's better, Giannis is better.
Yeah, I will never be able to forget when Durant was asked, "Why don't you have a 70-point game?" And his response was, "They play defense on me." And it's like, you play on teams where you have more help than Lillard's got, than Booker's got, than Embiid's got, than Luka's got. All these guys that drop 70-point games
Use the key card you picked up to open the door.
are facing more defensive pressure than you are.
Okay, I dealt with the guard.
Oh no, drop top. I don't know what that is referring to, so I'll let Joker handle it.
Well, I don't know either, but I mean, it's not hard to figure out.
Any more trouble?
Right, I know.
The console panel
For some levity, new euphemism just dropped. McDonald's wackos could be here. I hate McDonald's wackos.
Okay, they have more guards patrolling the building. That's a no-brainer. Well, hello there, gorgeous. Bane, I found the laptop. It should be close.
Perfect. Get there and let's work our magic.
Drop top, could you give more detail? Because I just don't know what happened. If you're just referring to girls ghosting you, that's just what they do. And this is important for every man listening to me right now to know, is that you are not the only man that she's talking to. There are hundreds of guys who are all trying to get her attention. She could ghost you at any time for any reason. It's impossible to know. So all you got to do is just take it on the chin and move on, because you can't get hung up on anyone, because you're just one face in a sea of faces anytime you're trying. You know, you got to work really hard to that's why so many guys try to do the whole be your friend first thing, is because they want to have an established presence in their life consistently so that they stand out more, and then they friend zone you. So when you refuse to be friend zoned and you make it very obvious to the parent to begin with from the start, hey, I've only got romantic interest here, I'm not interested in having a friend, that's how you end up being one in a sea of hundreds of faces. She didn't care. Most women decide whether or not they want to have sex with you within like the first 30 seconds of you meeting them. Having said all that, every guy here also can sympathize. We've all been there, bro. It hurts. It sucks.
Okay, the access codes seem
But it's the way of the world. You gotta move on, because you can't get hung up on it.
Damn it, Dallas. You've been spotted.
It'll drive you nuts.
Oh,
Oh, this is just totally foobar. I know you're the best. The error must have been a...
I did not know.
You
That was
failed?
it.
All right, Dallas.
Yeah, I shot a camera, not realizing that eventually that would cause a mission failure. So we
Oh.
cannot do that. Okay. That's
Fair
fine.
enough. I like how you can't shoot a camera, but you can shoot human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Terminate their life. Erase their existence.
But anyway.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a repeat of last game with the Lakers and the Nuggets. D'Lo's playing a lot better than he did last time, but and Murray's having another bad game. That's not good. But I feel like the way things are is that the Nuggets kind of just like let the Lakers wear themselves out. The Lakers are just trying to build this huge insurmountable lead, and then they gas themselves from the whole second half. They just fall to pieces immediately, especially since their best player is almost 40.
And they're a shallow team as is.
Right. So yeah, you know, I think this is probably going to happen in like every game. The Lakers will probably be leading at halftime, and then the Nuggets win.
Another camera here.
Okay, new plan. Sneak past that one and find the security room. That way we can disable all cameras at once.
Okay, I'm outside the security.
Austin Reeves is playing like shit too. He's already costing the Lakers their lead. They did have a double-digit lead. Now it's down to 8 because Austin Reeves fucked up.
I'm still surprised nobody offered Austin Reeves a max contract to force the Lakers to match it. That was such a missed opportunity by like the Jazz or Spurs to at least force the Lakers to have to extend themselves all the way to keep them.
It's because if they tried, LeBron would have them killed. I gotta say though, you know, sometimes I do.
I got the key card.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. It's always going to be the sport that I love the most. And it's not just basketball, but every sport is just way too obviously rigged since sports gambling was legalized. And it's really difficult to cope with that sometimes. Like, I want to sit here and just in the moment be really enjoying myself and like, oh man, this is such a great game. But then it's just always got to be in the back of my mind, man, this shit is, you know, it's already predetermined. Not necessarily who's going to win the championship, but like they know who's going to win each and every game because they just look at the fucking betting lines, you know.
See if you can locate the computer that way.
Then fucking think about it.
Damn, he's heavy. Okay.
If a minimum contract bust of a player got a lifetime ban for colluding with gambling agencies to try to influence the game for betting outcomes, if a shit nothing dude like that would do that because he's getting offered that kind of money as a guy who has basically no impact on the outcome of the game at all, and for the Raptors, for one of the worst teams in the NBA. Don't you think that these same agencies will probably be throwing tons of fucking money at the larger franchises that are actually winning games and competing for championships and all that sort of shit? Don't you think that a ref or two might have a reason to be approached by somebody? Especially with how many games this season, it just felt way too obvious that they were point shaving. Think about all the insane ejections that they've had this year, and every time that shit happens, it's always when the point spread gets affected too. So, you know, I love the sport, I love watching it, but like it's really hard to actually just let go and be in the moment with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's ever coming back for me, you know?
It would take a massive scandal that would require the league to go back on all of their commitment to gambling stuff. I could see
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, it would definitely take a lot. That's for sure.
Well, by Odin's beard, the codes seem to have worked.
However, with drug legalization, there have been places that have already realized that was a horrific decision. So they started walking that back. So you never know.
Been deleted.
Get the flash drive and leave. And Dallas, don't let them see you on the way out.
Alright, I only had to kill one person on this mission. Hopefully I don't
Nice.
have to make it two, but I will if I have to. Yep, I'm gonna have to, I think. Get out. Okay. Depends on how much of a wise guy this guy wants to be. I love heist stuff. I love heist movies, heist TV shows, heist games. I don't know why I waited so long to play this.
Yeah, I love it too, but I had to stop playing Payday because it just got to me too much. Every time I'd fucking play with some people, I'm like, all right, let's do this stealthy, guys. Let's do a stealth run, and then some dipshit just starts fucking popping people. Oh, oops.
12 man, I played the first two Mafia games. I haven't played 3 yet. I think I have it, though.
I have played 3. It is
Made it outside in one piece.
probably one of the buggiest games I've ever played in my life.
Did they ever fix it?
If
My friends, great.
I don't believe so. If they actually did, if it was a bug-free game, then it would be enjoyable, But Mafia 2 is definitely, without question, the best in the franchise, and you're not missing anything by not playing 3. The most enjoyable part of 3 is that because it takes place in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
there's also the surrounding rural areas. So there's like swamps and stuff. There's like one mission that takes place in a riverboat. But the point is, there's plenty of alligators and crocodiles and shit in the area, and it's hilarious. You can feed people to the crocodiles.
Oh, like in
You
Red
could
Dead.
kill them. Yeah, you could kill them that way. You could dispose of bodies that way. It's really funny.
Alright.
Also, probably the funniest thing is the animations of punching a civilian,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like one hit and it's an instant KO. Gonna get the stream banned with this one. Punching women was hilarious in that game.
You ain't lying. Alright, we got one more tutorial mission to do here.
Okay, Dallas, it's been 2 years since we worked together, and I need to see that you still got what it takes. We'll start with something simple, alright?
Jokic with the steal.
They got robbed on a cocaine deal by some low-life mobster.
Don't know how that wasn't a foul, but Jokic gets it back anyway. Jokic gets the rebound. He's doing everything. What a crazy sequence right there.
We're at the nightclub. Time to get your dance on. Start by casing the place before the fun begins. Take a look around first and keep things casual. Don't put on your mask. Case the area first.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. In Mafia 3, you play as a massive goon.
Well, unless it's Frank Lucas, I don't know how that's supposed to make any damn sense. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right. All right, we are back. Jokic already has a double-double in the first quarter.
What an absolute lad.
You know the thing about Mafia 2 that I remember the best was early in the game when there's a mission where you have a job as a dockhand and you just basically shuttle these crates off a truck into a storage
Right.
area. And the idea was it
Remember
was
that one?
highlighting how much this sucks, how boring it is, and you don't even get paid very much for it. So it's like it's emphasizing the difference between his life as a mobster and the life that he would have had if he wasn't a mobster and why he would choose that. I remember that stood out to me.
What it makes me think of is Robert De Niro's speech in A Bronx Tale
Mm-hmm.
about the working man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, the working man's the real tough guy. To wake up day after day and go do that job to provide for your family. And that's That's what it was. You know, was
Master's office, but it will be guarded, so stay on your toes.
unloading that truck, and the whole time he's doing it, he's just complaining. He's like, "Man, this is for suckers. Man, fuck this. I can't believe I got to do this shit." All this kind of stuff, and it's like you were a punk kid committing minor crimes. You got arrested, so they told you you could either go to jail or you could join the army. So he joins the army to go fight in World War II. Comes back home. He could easily find in post-war America as a veteran. He could easily find honest work anywhere he wants, and he'd have a job for life. But he didn't have what it took.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when bad shit happens to him, even though he's the protagonist, you don't feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, the Lakers at one point had a 14-point lead. They end the first quarter with a 4-point lead. And like you said, Jokic already has a double-double. 10 fucking rebounds in the first quarter. Because Anthony Davis is already getting humiliated. Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura are getting fucking shit on. It's literally just LeBron, Anthony Davis, and D'Lo. And it's not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
This is more my style.
Alright. I may go get some food, but I want to try to finish my paper first before I go anywhere.
All right. When do you start your thing, by the way?
My job?
Yeah.
A week from today, so next Monday, is I have to go down to do new hire paperwork kind of a thing. My first day is on Cinco de Mayo. But remember, because my shift is midnight to 8, that's Cinco de Mayo, literally when the clock strikes 12 to turn to Sunday. So basically Saturday night.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. Shit. This drill is jammed. Deja vu.
Damn, the cops arrived faster than I expected. Take them down.
It's all part of the job, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm taking this.
The bastard's brought in a
Articles.
sniper. He's in the building across the street. Find some cover and take him out.
Sniper out.
I'm on fucking.
Industrial society and its impact.
Good job, Dallas. Now, get the cocaine and head back to the van. Our work here is done.
And a disaster for the human race. That's why only dogs are winning in the 21st century.
Cops everywhere. Guess I'm shooting my way out. Oh fuck. Fuck yeah, this is mine.
Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto.
I still refuse to believe that that's a lyric because there's no way Jason Kelsey plays GTA.
I actually listened to the song last night. It's real.
Oh my god. Travis Kelsey. Jason's the one I prefer, so when I think of Kelsey, I think of him. Travis Kelsey is a gamer. That's wild.
Not only if he uses gamer words.
Oh man, can you imagine the fucking buddy cop fucking movie between
Picked up more heat than I expected, and the cops are on your tail.
Travis Kelsey with Myers Leonard? Oh my god, that'd be the greatest thing.
It's the police. They're tailing us. Like a fucking sticker. Hold over, DLA.
So someone made a post on X last night that kind of went viral. It was, what was it? You can now get steak and lobster at Outback Steakhouse for cheaper than you can get a burger and fries at Five Guys. And I haven't eaten at Outback in over 20 years, but last time I ate there, it was not very good, so I don't know if that's quite the right way to look at things, but...
It depends on the location. Every time I've ever gone to Outback, it's been one of the finest experiences of my life, with the exception of the last time I went, because the restaurant industry as a whole is dying, because with skyrocketing prices of food, along with wages going up for minimum wage workers, which so many restaurant workers are, restaurants have a razor-thin profit margin, and that was true decades ago when the dollar was worth a lot more. So they'll cut corners. And the last time I went was for my birthday 3 years ago, and it was a god-awful experience. I hated it.
Head for the store and grab a hostage so we can negotiate our friend back from the cops.
On the ground.
Okay, good. Now take the hostage to the room in the back.
Yo, dudes, I have a hostage. Why are you trying to kill me?
I think they're operating off of the Spetsnaz mindset.
Come with me.
We don't negotiate with terrorists, and we certainly don't negotiate with our hostages.
The hell are you doing, you dumb woman?
Come with me.
Just sit back and let me negotiate a deal with the cops.
You better make it happen, Bane. I'm not losing one of my guys over this rookie-ass mission.
We got an opportunity to do a hostage trade. Release the marked hostage. The deal went through. You can make the trade now.
Hey, Reggae.
Well done. Duke is back from custody. Okay, take this time to heal up. Drop the cocaine and put down a doctor bag.
I've dropped a medic bag over here.
Time to go. No time for lockpicking. Just shoot off the door handle. Don't shoot that cop. It's 3 against 1. Intimidate him to work for us instead.
How do I do that?
Hey, James, tag along. Put your hands in the air.
Yeah, there we go.
Reach for the sky. Get on your knees.
Oh, I can't kill him?
What
I'd love to take the cop hostage. Okay, this is stupid.
Now handcuff yourself.
Okay, there we go. If I want to kill him, I should be able to kill him, though.
Shield.
That's the shield. Try and get behind him. Watch out. Sniper.
Think that shield will save your ass?
Watch out. SWAT's on the roof.
Where's the sniper? I don't see the sniper.
Just 30 seconds left. Just dodging a sparrow. I'm almost at the waypoint. I'm where we said we'd meet. Move.
Helicopter's there now. Throw in the coke. Good job. You proved you still got what it takes, Dallas.
Oh. Well, that was kind of dumb. Okay, very nice. Okay, tutorial missions are done.
Of course I still got it. You better give us something with a bigger payday next time.
Lakers up by 4. Still.
This shouldn't be too hard. Don't worry, I got your back and we'll talk you through it. Gives me a chance to make sure you're still up for this life.
Mm. All right, sure. Why not?
Definitely improvement, I must say.
Okay. Okay. Oh, the classics are the ones from the original game, I think. Okay, I see. Interesting.
A little cash goes a long way. The local harvest and trusty branch bank needs to be lightened of its load. Let's do this bank hit, get their vault open, and fill our pockets a little.
Wait a minute. A fee will be deducted from your offshore account when you buy this contract. 80 grand. The job payout's only 50 grand. How does that make any sense? Okay, there must be something I'm not understanding here.
Looks like the local trusty bank had someone renting a whole lot of safe deposit boxes. Now, I don't know what's in them. I know a large deposit of cash was just made to the Harvest and Trustee Bank from a Swedish furniture.
Alright, whatever.
This is a hit on a small bank, but it doesn't mean it'll be easy. We're going for cash. You want to get into the bank vault. Get the thermal drill out, crack the vault, bag up the cash and escape with our van. Oh, my guy stashed the...
Stealth is an option, okay.
Okay, the thermal drill you need for the vault is somewhere in the parking lot. Get it before you do your takedown. Then you can go hit that vault. Watch for cameras and bank employees. Do your homework before you go in, and remember, cash is king. It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
I'll wait here for now. I'll be ready when you need me.
Man, that sounded like Sharmy Lay. I think we can do better than Penix Fry Guy, personally. Bot, bot, bot. Oh! Okay, so we can't just waltz in like that.
Just because this is a bank job for cash doesn't mean it's gonna be Okay, the thermal drill you need for the vault is somewhere in the parking... It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
Here, you're going to do great. You go have a look-see then. I'll be ready to back you up if needed.
What? I just want to speak to the manager. Oh, really? I'm going to get killed because I wanted to talk to the manager, huh? Well, you know what? Screw you.
I had deafened myself so that I could listen to this video about instruction for the paper as I'm finishing it up here. So I undeafen myself, and that's what I hear is you talking about the manager. You're like, what? I just wanted to talk to the manager. So I'm like, you're playing Karen Simulator. Oh
He
man.
literally went weapons free on me because I wanted to speak to the manager. That seems unreasonable.
I'll keep watch. Go ahead. I'll have you covered, don't worry.
You go ahead. I'll come and get you if things go wrong.
Yeah, I'll wait here. I'll be ready when the party starts.
Ready up.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault door.
I'm sure somebody out there has made a Karen Simulator game. I'm sure it's out there.
Aaron, an outrage simulator. Release date August 27th, 2020. Oh, this is hilarious. You literally just fuck shit up and in a coffee shop. You just slap a coffee pot and spill coffee everywhere. You fight people. This is hilarious.
Just because this is a
So it's more like Postal than a Karen simulator.
my guy stashed the thermal drill for the bank vault in the parking lot.
Somewhat.
So get
It's
that first.
pretty funny
Watch
looking.
for guards. Keep an eye out for cameras. Where there's cameras, there's usually a security room. Money time. It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
I'll wait here for now. I'll be your badass backup.
What? Okay. Man. I have no idea why they pull a gun on me in that situation. I'm literally just walking around the bank. There's a joke I can make here, but it would get me kicked off Twitch.
For the bank vault in the parking lot. It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
You start without me. I'll be your backup.
Hmm.
You got this, amigo. I'll come and bring hell if you need me.
Going to work.
Okay, great. Now get that thing to the vault door.
I need me a monster to clobber that there Kirby. Oh, shit. Well, that was useful. Shit.
I'm not gonna tell you your business, but collateral damage like this gets expensive. Keep the people in check.
No. Alright, we gotta find the stealthy way to do this. KCP, you dumbass.
This is a hit on a small bank. Okay, folks.
I hate you.
It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
Cops show up.
I'll wait. Have my guns ready if the cops show.
that thing to the vault door.
There's no reason for me to go upstairs, I don't think. I may as well just come in here. It's no different. Near as I can tell, anyway.
Control your civilians, guys.
2-5. There's signs of intruders here.
Damn it. Now we go the painful way.
Down! Hey, down!
20 until police arrive.
Down.
Looks like we're about to get big.
Oh my god, this thing takes 300 years to open up the lock. I didn't know that.
More cops on the way.
On the ground. And stay there. Get ready to fight. Get ready now.
Everybody look alive. The police saw this starting in about 30 seconds.
Somebody's gotta fix it.
Yeah, right, guy. We watched it live on stream right when I turned it on. It was pretty bad.
10. This is it.
Mierda! Shield! I got that shield, cabrón!
Shield taken care of.
Yeah, I did see that. That was hilarious, 12 man. That was great.
What was it?
Aaron Boone's ejection earlier today.
Oh, I did not see that. I gotta check it out.
Hey, there's a shield!
Yeah, I'm just gonna restart this. This is not.
Oh my god. I'm reading about this. He says, I don't care who said it, you're gone. And Boone, what do you mean you don't care? I didn't say a word. It was up above our dugout. A fan said something. I didn't say anything. I didn't say a fucking thing. You gotta be kidding me.
Then you can go hit that vault.
Oh man. That, wow.
Do your homework before you go in.
That is hysterical. Why are umpires such bitches? Like a fan said something, and because a fan said something, you got the manager.
You know how it goes.
That is unreal.
MLB needs to do something, man.
I agree. Between the fucking middle balls and this shit, I think every umpire should be fired out of a cannon into the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. It's going great. I'll wait. I'll be ready if I go bad.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault door.
Well, soon you know what they're going to do. They're going to have the home fans intentionally position themselves right above the visiting team's dugout, screaming at the umpires.
Exactly. What happens when they unleash a gamer word? You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fucking shit, this is long.
Don't kill civilians. Keep the crowd in control. Now the hard part.
Get down.
20 seconds. Cops closing in. We're robbing this bank.
Okay, I think I know what I can do here.
It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
I'll wait. I'll be ready if things go bad. I'm here. It's going great.
Let's break bad.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault door.
Oh.
Don't let anyone call the cops. Keep them down.
2-2 here, reporting in. There's signs of trespassers here.
No.
Okay, the thermal drill you need for the vault.
There's got to be some way to, like, kill the security system, or at least the cameras.
You know how it goes.
Go ahead. I'll be your badass backup.
Go on ahead. I'll just chill here if things turn south, yeah? I'll wait. If the cops show up, I'll give them a Mexican welcome.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault door.
Man, I still can't believe the Sixers let that happen to them. Brunson was choking his ass off, and they let the Knicks get away with it.
I could not believe, I truly could not believe that I called it like 3 minutes before it happened. The first three Brunson hit the entire game was a clutch three that had huge implications for the game because he hit that three and it brought him within one with like 30 seconds left. And then instead of fouling, Maxey just turns it over. They didn't even have to play the foul game. He just turned it over.
Down! I said,
That was
down
unbelievable.
on the ground.
So yeah, Brunson was having a god awful game. He will never have a game that bad again this series.
It's just a matter of time.
But at the same time, I don't know if I want to say that. Not because I doubt Brunson, but because, you know, now that we're seeing all these game twos and all these different series, we haven't seen it from everybody. But like, why is it in every single series there's at least one guy who's just playing like absolute fucking dog shit? And it's not because of defense. The guy just falls apart and just bricks everything. Like his brain turned off. From the play-in to every game one and most of these game twos, we have seen that happen consistently. One guy, regardless of the defense being played on him, just decides to suck a fat one and cost the team the game.
More cops on the way.
Okay, how do I deploy this?
I'll start her up.
There we go.
Here we go. We should be through in a couple of minutes.
We got a police assault coming any second.
I know there's probably a way to do this mission completely stealthy, but I'm guessing it would require human teammates that are able to sync their actions up. Synchronize actions properly, which I do not have.
Stay down, everybody. Stay still. Everybody, stay down.
My police scanner over here is coming alive. Heads up. There's a police assault coming in about 30 seconds. ETA 20 seconds.
Get fucking down, man.
10 seconds to lift off.
They have a shield.
Now brace for it. Drill this out. Damn cops.
Shield eliminated.
Woohoo! This is fucking war, baby! Yeah!
We need to fix this now.
Well, the civvy got in the way.
As long as you got him under control.
That was not my fault.
Stay where you are. Drop it.
We got a shield!
Oh my god, look at how many of them there are. Wow, the AI in this... I forgot how bad the team AI is in Payday. Holy shit. They will just stand there and watch themselves get shot at.
Just shut off the
That is brutal. The good news is I can take a ton of bullets before I die. Man, this AI is embarrassing. Oh, that was kind of cool. I'm seeing 5.
I'll be damned. They backed off. I don't mean to holler at you, but you did great back there.
They don't look like they're retreating to me.
More units. More guns coming your way, gang. I guess it isn't over yet. We got another police assault on its way in 30. 26. Chopper coming in. Roof's got us. Roof. Buckle up. 10 seconds. Brace yourselves. Damn it. Gas. Gas. Damn it. Gas. Gas.
Man. They just send 80 billion cops at you in this one. In the first game, they come in waves. They just come in wave after wave after wave. In this, it's just like... It's one never-ending wave. Brutal. Wow. I forgot how big of an embarrassment the A... Holy moly, man. Like, these AI teammates, worthless doesn't even begin to describe them. Holy crap. This is probably untenable at this point. I need to find a way to do this stealthy, probably. This game is clearly trying to get you to do things stealthy. I mean, look at all this.
Don't forget about those safe deposit boxes, folks. Get me good stuff in there. Beating you just handed out. I'm sure they'll come back for more, so use your time well now.
It's the clown. Ready. The clown.
All right, bring it to the van. It's right across the street.
Ready up, 3 is confirmed.
Ready up? Get ready. Ready up?
Heat's around the corner, guys. It'll get real hot in 30 seconds flat.
Hard contact.
It's the payday gang.
There are
Situation.
20 seconds to go, people. All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
What the fuck? Nuggets down by 18 right now. Okay, 16. But still, what the fuck?
Yep. Slow start.
Hey, guys.
Oh. I'm dead.
Wow. Anthony Davis already has 27 points. He's 12 for 13.
Yikes. I didn't know he was playing that good.
And every single shot that D'Angelo Russell has made has been a 3. He's 6 for 10, 6 for 7 from 3.
Hmm.
So Hachimura, LeBron, and Reeves are both playing badly, but the Lakers have this lead because Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell are playing almost perfect.
The cops. They're following us.
Anthony Davis already with 29 points. Like, what the fuck? And Jamal Murray, 3 for 11, 0 for 2 from 3. What the fuck is going on? Jokic has only taken 5 shots. He's gotta, like...
Mhm. He's got to stop thinking about horses.
Right. Anthony Davis, 13 for 14, 29 points. What the fuck, bro? And 1, 2, holy shit, 30 points. There you go.
Okay, don't start congratulating yourselves just yet. A police assault's coming in about 30 seconds.
Jesus.
He's cooking.
20 seconds left.
So he'll be
Yeah.
good for 3 for 14 shooting for 6 points in the next game.
Buckle up.
Probably what's gonna happen is he's gonna get injured for the series, in like 3 minutes.
Twitch here. I'm there at 4. Keep cool.
I'm in shock. I did not think he would have a game like this. Wow.
There's a shield, amigos!
Don't you dare. I fucking hate these armored pricks. Million.
I'm there in 3 minutes. Get closer.
Please don't do it.
Hey, there's a shield! I'll be there in 2. Drive as fast as I can. 2 minutes until you can get the hell out of there.
Serpentine Baboo! Serpentine!
You keep doing that, and we'll pull off this caper just fine. Okay, you earned your chance here. Don't waste it.
The van won't be able to stay long. You gotta move fast when it arrives. The van will be there in 30 seconds. Get ready. The van should arrive at a street near the park.
Oh, damn! Another police assault. Hang tight. Cops incoming in 30.
We'll be out of here before then.
Double time it. All right, the van is there. Move.
Why did they park so goddamn far away? That's annoying. Oh, nice. So I'm pretty sure I barely made any money on that mission. But I did make some, I think.
I think Jamal Murray may need to be euthanized.
Yep, just not his night.
And exactly. Trade him to Toronto so that he can get taken care of. Holy shit.
Alright, we did it. Be right back, everybody. Man, Michael Porter Jr. can't make anything either. What is up with people named Porter lately? What's the deal with people with the last name Porter as it pertains to basketball? Can you explain that to me, Snacks? I don't think you can.
I got word one of the Harvest and Trusty banks just had a big run of safe deposit rentals from a teller I used to, speak to socially. I think we should go into the vault and strip those boxes bare. You with me? This job is about deposit boxes. You need to get in there and drill that vault. Case the bank first. They're wired up the ass with security. Okay, guys, I want this to be a home run. First, get the drill from the parking lot. Then head in to hit the vault. Watch for guards and cameras. The civilians might get ideas. Don't let them have them. See you at the safe house. All right, we're in for deposit boxes.
Oh, it's the exact same bank. Okay. Well, that's kind of dull, but at least we know exactly how to do this, more or less. Oh, I have no teammates, which might actually be a good thing. I hate those guys.
All right, let's do this.
Alright.
Okay, great. Now get that thing to the vault door.
Where's the camera? There's a camera around here. 404 Dom, welcome. Oh, there it is.
Keep an eye on the civilians.
On the ground, people! On the ground! All of you! Down on the ground! All of you!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 404. Wasn't hard to figure out.
My contact thoughtfully stashed a thermal lance.
I'm definitely aware of that, 404.
All right, we're in for deposit boxes.
Time to break bad.
Okay, great. Now get that thing to the vault door.
Anthony Davis is trending on Twitter right now, and everyone's saying the same thing. What the fuck is going on? Like, no one's ever seen him play this well before in his life.
Man, Murray cannot make a shot to save his life.
Yeah, he should get benched. The last two Nuggets possessions being him taking an awful three. He needs to get benched. Just put him to sleep. Because like that's what's funny is the Lakers are starting to run out of steam, and it's because Anthony Davis is now coming back to earth. The Lakers are running out of steam, and this would be it'd be a 10-point game by now if Jamal Murray just wasn't sucking such shit, and they keep going to him. Like, stop going to Murray. Stop doing the Tyler Hero thing, where you try to let him just shoot his way out of this hellhole. Because just like the Tyler Hero thing, it's not going to work. Just fucking sit him down. Say, good job, kid. Better luck next time.
Man.
Just let it go. Like, geez, now everybody's playing like shit. This is... Ugh.
Keep track, guys.
There you go. Yeah, see? looked almost impossible to come back from with the way that they were playing. Suddenly, Anthony Davis falls off a cliff. He's got 2 turnovers and 3 missed shots in this sequence. And then Jokic and Porter are actually scoring points. Like, stop getting the ball to Murray, outright bench him, let Jokic go to work, and a hot hand right now is Michael Porter, who actually is capable of fucking hitting shots. Let him hit shots. Murray's 3 for 13, bro. Fuck.
The police are here. Stand them down. More cops on the way. Nice.
Oh man, this is a pretty good one right here. I am almost finished with my paper. I've got one more section to do. So I'm gonna order my food now, because by the time it's ready to go get, I should be done.
All right, nice. If I'm actually able to pull this off, that's ridiculous.
The police scanner's going wild. You better brace yourself. There's a police assault coming. ETA 30 seconds.
Kind of heartbreaking, man, because I actually really enjoyed it. But while the server is still live, development has supposedly stopped on the Evil Dead game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're basically calling it a day. Now again, the servers are still live, but they oh. I think I spoke too soon. Evil Dead the Game tweeted today at 10 a.m. Hello, we need to do some maintenance on the game servers this week. The game will be unavailable from Tuesday, April 23rd for a week.
On us if you kill civilians. Get yourself together, man. This isn't right.
They're taking the servers down for a week. So yeah, that
I
wow.
see. Okay, that's not so bad.
And yeah. A lot of people talking about it right now, and they're like, yeah, this might be it for the game.
First.
Too bad.
All right.
But yeah, as far as new content goes, it seems like there's not really a lot going on. And while their intention is to keep the servers up so that people can keep playing, I mean, the community's basically dead. Almost everybody migrated from that game to Texas Chainsaw. And I'm like, that really sucks. 'Cause I enjoyed that Evil Dead game.
Yeah, I haven't played Texas Chainsaw, but
Hell, I like that Evil Dead game so much I bought it twice.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to
I got it on my PC, and it really didn't work all that well on my PC, so I said fuck it, and then got it on my Series X. Ah, what a heartbreaker.
I feel like they fucked up the release of that game. It had a chance to be much bigger than it was, but
Yeah.
they staggered it.
Right. They really did. It's yet another victim of the Epic Game Store exclusivity bullshit. Because there was a lot of interest in the game, and then they did the Epic Games thing, and it was, it sucked because of that. But when the embargo was over and they could move it to Steam, they made the really bad decision of not because it might be difficult for them to do or something, but they announced that profiles would not be able to be migrated. If you got the game on Steam, you had to start over from scratch. The only way to use your existing profile was to keep playing on Epic. And people are like, well, fuck that. Yeah, they definitely fucked up. If they just released it on Steam from the start and said, screw Epic, we'll put our game on Epic, but it's not going to be exclusive. If they just did that from the start, would have been a completely different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Fucking, it was a more than 20-point Lakers lead. It's now a 9-point game.
Yep. When Denver goes on,
Why is that?
I mean, it's not quite like the old Warriors, but it's not that far away in terms of, like, severe difficulty stopping.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. Discord fucking up a lot for me. Do I sound weird at all?
Not really.
Okay, because Discord's telling me that I have 300 ms ping, and it's just making noise like it's like disconnecting and reconnecting, but everything's fine in terms of my connection. I think Discord's just being weird for me right now, but whatever, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it.
D'Angelo,
Anyway,
D-Lo
so
makes
yeah.
a 3.
I'm looking in this Denver run. In this Denver run, Jamal Murray has been taking shots, but he has not made one in this entire run. This entire run has literally been, okay, Murray, stop fucking taking shots. We want to win this game. Let's just feed Jokic. And then he just became a legend. And Anthony Davis cooled down. And that's as fucking simple as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Davis just isn't making shots anymore, and that's all it took. Run just completely fell apart. LeBron, low-key playing like absolute shit.
What an all-timer
By
it would
LeBron
be
standards, anyway.
if the Lakers win a game in Denver with LeBron doing nothing. They can't. That can't be allowed to happen.
Yeah, after all the fucking shit that Lakers fans have been talking the whole season, LeBron needs more help.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Murray's got to go. He's 3 for 15. He hasn't made a shot in so long. Matter of fact,
It's been 84 years.
basically. No nugget except for Jokic has even scored in the last 5 minutes. What the fuck? The last shot that Jamal Murray made was 11 minutes and 20 seconds in the third quarter. So like 40 seconds after the second half started, he made a shot. He has missed 1, 2. Fuck. The game's still updating, so I just blah. Stop doing that. I can't see. Gotta restart the count. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Jamal Murray has missed his last 4 straight shots, and he hasn't made a shot in the last 11 minutes. Literally, his only job is to score. He's not a great defender. So, just, if he's not hitting shots, just bench him. Like, you have one job. Your only job.
You know, I liked the first Payday. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the path they took with this one. This is like throw a never-ending run of enemies at you, but give you infinite health so you can absorb like 10,000 bullets. Whereas the first game was like where they're going to send occasional waves, but you can actually, like, getting shot actually hurts you. Like, this is just like flooding you with a never-ending flood of enemies and making up for it by making it so you can survive, like, getting shot 100 times. I like the first Payday's formula a little bit better.
They're not done yet, guys. There's another police assault incoming. 20 seconds to go.
Like, the first Payday was like, okay, you take care of a wave of enemies, and then you've got about a minute to do stuff for the mission. And then that happens over and over and over again until you beat the mission or you die. I think that was better than this. Don't know. Because she's got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it. Oh, they didn't call that offensive? Oh, they did. Okay.
They did call it an offensive, call it a charge.
Hmm.
But wouldn't you know it, they sub Murray back in. He takes the shot and if he just made the fucking shot, it's a single-digit game at the start of the fourth.
What a noob.
And he missed yet again. 3 for fucking 16. That's his 5th straight miss. Like, it is clear as day, very obvious what the Lakers' defensive strategy is. This is force Jokic to become the scorer and lock down his teammates. So they're selling out on defending Murray. That's obvious, as evidenced by the fact that he can't hit anything. So just feed Jokic. The more effort you make Anthony Davis expend playing defense, the less capable he's going to be to score on the other end because he's tired. And just like that, you've taken away their best weapon because Anthony Davis was playing almost perfectly up until they started doing that. They just fed Jokic. Davis was too tired. He started missing. He started turning the ball over. Jokic was catching fire. Like this, it's fucking simple shit. This is how you win. You know that. Why is Murray still taking shots? He shouldn't even be there. Like, fuck me.
This is where having Bruce Brown would be nice from last year.
By the way, this is really wild. D'Angelo Russell, still, the only shots he's made have been threes.
Mm-hmm.
7 for 10 from 3. D'Angelo Russell has made as many threes as the entire Nuggets team.
He's feeling it.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon have all taken threes and missed every single one. That doesn't happen often, but man, they picked a hell of a game to do it. Because if even one of those guys actually hit one of the threes that they took, even if it's just 1-3, this is a 7-point game. That is wild.
Buckle up. 10 seconds. Now give them hell. Getting pretty unpleasant out there. You guys sure you want to stick around?
Alright. Maybe I need to get like a silenced pistol before I try this mission. I don't know.
That'd help.
8-point game.
I know that he needs rest, but it's tough. Having Jokic out right now. Like, they gotta sub him back in soon. I know he's gotta be tired, but like, you cannot have him on the bench right now. Because he's on the bench and Jamal Murray is on the court. This way, like, Mike Malone wants to lose.
Alright, we now have a pistol with a silencer on it. I think that's going to help a lot.
Nice.
D'Lo misses an open one. That was a big one right there. Oh, big three right here. Come on. My God, there's a lid on the fucking rim. There we go. We got a foul. I know I'm probably well behind where Snacks is, but... And he already knows how this all ended.
Not watching the game right. I'm not watching the game right now. Finishing my paper. All right, let me check back in. Oh my god, bro, he choked. He missed both free throws.
No, really.
Yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
Put Jokic back in the game, bro. This is. Oh man. This is now the exact same thing that we saw. Like, we've already seen this so many times this playoff. It is literally a battle right now. Who wants it the least? Who wants to lose the most right now? Is fucking what's going on. Yeah. Oh my god, Lakers are just fucking Jokic back in the game. Lakers are just fucking it up. They're just like fucking hacking Denver now. Oh my goodness. And LeBron sucks too. Like, he's been shit the whole game. Russ is coming back to earth. Anthony Davis is coming back to earth. Jamal Murray actually made a shot. It's over. Oh my goodness.
I just saw Jamal Murray get fouled.
Get the gold out. It's heavy, so bring strong people. Get the loot to the escape van. At least as
Alright, now we're going to try the same bank mission. Different quarry.
on the bank.
But this time, I have a silenced pistol.
Okay, the vault's got the gold.
Alright, Jamal Murray makes a shot. If the Lakers can't win this game, then they should fold their franchise.
This is genuinely their best shot at winning a game in Denver. Like, because of the way that both of these games have gone at the beginning. Oh, it's a 5-point game now, by the way. Because of the way that they've gone at the beginning of all these games, like the first 3 quarters of both of these games, the Lakers have been winning. Because of that, I have to assume that the Lakers are going to win at least one game this series. I don't think a sweep is on the menu. I don't know why the Nuggets are having such trouble slow starting. I don't know why Jamal Murray is playing the worst game of his life. But yeah, this was the Lakers' best chance of winning a game in Denver. And if they can't do it here, then they won't do it.
I'm not gonna tell you your business, but collateral damage like this gets expensive.
Oh yeah, Murray missed another shot too. That's really funny. Literally, when the Nuggets cut Murray out of the equation, they've gone on a run. When they include him, hoping, all right, let's get his confidence up. Let's get him a shot. They fuck everything up.
Like I said, this is a bank job.
Like, until you have the lead back, do not let him take a shot. Let him stand out there at the 3-point line so that the defense has to respect him. Because if he's wide open, presumably he would inevitably hit one. But the Jamal Murray with the ball in his hand should never be the look that they want. Not right now.
Yeah, sometimes you're just cold. Sometimes you don't have it. And, you know, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's still an elite player by far. Like, I would still want Jamal Murray on my team. I'm not, like, furious with him the same way. Because, like, Tyler Hero has done this multiple times in big games. And not only that, but that was the worst possible game for him to do it in that game against the Sixers. So I was furious, and I still want him gone just because of that. But if I was a Nuggets fan, like Murray playing like this, I'm like, dude, that sucks. I don't expect him to be bad forever, but just like move past this game. You know, bench him, stop passing the ball to him, whatever. Like it doesn't matter. But next game, sure, he could play great because he's an elite player. You know, so yeah, don't fucking like trade him or do some dumb shit like that. But stop sacrificing this game because of how bad he's playing. Because since it's a 5-point game right now, if you take away his 14 missed shots out of 18 total shots taken, like there's 8 minutes left in the game. He has 8 points.
Start her up. Here we go. We should be through in a couple of minutes.
Like just stop. I don't know what's hard about that as a concept. Like just like take the L and bench him. Like you could still win this game. Since it's a 5-point game with him missing 14 of his 18 shots, if you remove him from the equation, then this is a totally different game. Just stop letting him fuck the whole thing up.
Now it's just a matter of time. Hey, they're gonna bring in the big guns if you kill civilians. 20 and counting. Cops imminent.
Okay, I think I actually got really close to being able to do this stealthy. I think I've got the way in which you can do it stealthy. In theory. It's going to require a lot of patience, but I do think it's doable.
Got the gold.
I'll wait here. If the cops come, I'll give them a warm welcome.
I'll wait. If cops show up, I'll give you.
Going to work.
The fuck? Did they include an advertisement in that citation? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I will never use this website again as long as I live.
Everything's just like you left it. Only better.
Where's the camera that detected me? Oh.
Hey, buddy, things are in order.
Yes! Murray made a shot. 2-point game. And just like that. All
Just
was
like
well.
that. Oh,
They're gonna come down harder.
wow. That happened. I'll wait for you to catch up, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Whoa, how did the Lakers suddenly go up by 5?
LeBron hit a 3.
I blinked and suddenly everything's cool again. Okay, anyway. Oh my goodness. LeBron's finally awake.
Exactly. And I'm glad I'm not a Nuggets fan because this game would actually be driving me fucking insane right now. So yeah, LeBron makes a 3, 2 back-to-back threes. Then Jamal Murray fucks it and takes another 3 that he misses. LeBron gets the rebound, blows a layup, and then Aaron Gordon gets fouled at the line. Hits them both, 6-point game.
Jamal Bean Dick Murray.
Yeah. Then LeBron James turns it over. I think all he was good for was those 3s, and then he spent his life force on that.
Maybe.
Jesus.
Guys, the thermal drill. Go get it.
I totally forgot to pick up the thermal drill this whole time, huh? Wow, can't believe I did that. That was embarrassing.
Okay, Jokic is an absolute lad. Hits a shot, 4-point game. Lakers timeout, 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go get my food.
Okay.
Nice. Now start her up.
And yeah, I finished my paper, send it in.
Very nice.
Woo.
Here we go. We should be through in a couple of minutes.
Alright. Yeah, be back soon. If the game ends before I get back, text me who wins.
Now it's just a matter of time. Police should be here in 20. Cops are here. We're about to get our hands full. Everybody stay down. More cops on the way. We got police storming in any second now. Get ready for action. Stay down.
Didn't you hear what I just said? There's a guy with a gun in there.
Seconds to go. Chopper coming in. Roof, guys, roof. They're coming. Damn it. Yes, yes.
Fart knocker. LeBron needs to go back in time and convince Jokic to take up horse riding full time. That's the way he wins this game.
Snipers in position.
Man. Jokic. Oh boy. Denver can't get over the hump. This is a hump game. They get right to the cusp of taking the lead, and then they can't quite take the lead. Reeves is out of control. Hachimura Brickatola. Man, look at the scoring in these playoff games, by the way. Notice how the scoring's way down? Because when you try on defense, it's actually rewarded. Wow. Jokic. What a play. Dude, that civilian deserved it for that shit. That was not me. I should not have to take the L for stupid civilians.
Police called in heavy reinforcements.
Oh, shit. Really?
Don't forget about those safe deposit boxes, folks. Get me good stuff in there.
Okay. Here's Denver's chance. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my god, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray wants to lose this game, man. God damn. This guy can't do nothing. Oh! What a sequence that was, man.
Gates around the corner, guys. It'll get real hot in 30 seconds flat. 20 seconds to go, people.
This drill is fucking worthless.
Buckle up. 10 seconds.
Alright. We gotta see how this ends. D'Lo, high off the glass. I think there's a timeout. Oh my god, this drill sucks! Oh, really? Fucking civvies. Oh my god! Murray fouled on the floor. Dude, it's the cops' fault that I keep killing civvies. Okay, LeBron. To the rim. Man, LeBron's gonna get teed up. He needs to stop that. Like, maybe he got fouled, but knock it off. That'd be the worst time ever to get a frickin' tee. All right, Jamal Murray. Oh my God, terrible shot. Oh, he made it! Terrible shot, but he made it. Oh, I didn't want to leave yet, but it's probably not a bad idea. Oh my God! I turned just in time to see it. Who made that? Okay. I'm going to back that up real quick. Was that Jamal Murray? Because that'd be pretty beautiful. Why did the Lakers shoot so early? I forgot to say anything. Yeah, it is Jamal Murray. Bang. Rip. Well, see you next year, LeBron.
Nothing is perfect, but this felt pretty damn good, don't you think? Great work. Watch out, guys. The boss is surrounding you.
Man, these missions are annoying.
You'll be able to hold your ground inside the park.
Yep.
I'll get you out of there. Just keep the load safe. Looks like they sent an extraction team to free the civilians, folks. Cops just free the civilian. We gotta focus on the civilians.
No, we don't.
ETA 27.
Why do I care about the civilians at this point?
Guys, a van is coming in to get you out. 10 seconds now.
What a shot, by the way. That's a tough one.
I literally got home just in time to see that. He picked a hell of a time to actually start making shots. I completely take back everything I said about benching that noob. Holy shit. Oh my God.
What a play. What a moment. Why is there a rule that every buzzer beater has to be somebody going ISO? You never see a spot up 3 or like post shot. It's always fucking isolation. And I know I shouldn't be saying anything right now because the dude made the shot, but like, why does everyone forget how to run an offensive set in a game winner situation?
That is unfucking believable. I am already in the middle of trolling my Laker friends.
Jokic had an amazing game, by the way. 20-20-10.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty standard. And like this game was a lot closer than it needed to be, but this right here was actually a masterclass from Mike Malone. Because he recognized when, okay, Jokic needs to actually just step up and just start fucking dominating. And the minute he did that, just game was essentially decided at that moment.
Murray had to make 2 big shots. He made the tying shot and the winning shot.
Yeah, and good for him. And I'm glad that the Nuggets were rewarded for them having faith in him. Imagine if Tyler Hero wasn't retarded and he did what Murray just did in the Sixers game. That I wouldn't hate him for that. That's all it'll take. Just don't be an idiot.
Oh, gee. I mean, honestly, that game had to be so demoralizing for the Lakers to lose. I do wonder if now they just get swept because it's just like, we did all that
Yes.
just to lose.
They may win one game, but they won't win a game in Denver. Yeah, that we could say that. It's been determined. The Lakers will almost certainly lose in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
This series will end in Los Angeles.
LeBron's thinking, next year if I end up having to go to Charlotte or some shit, at least I won't have to deal with this stress. I'll just be on a team that everyone knows is going to lose 70% of their games, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's wild. He's 100% the reason they lost this game. Because no one else is as important, and he really blew it.
How do I throw grenades in this?
I don't know if you saw this post that Matthias put into the memes channel, but I'm putting it on DMing it right now. I know you'll love this.
Okay, give me a second here. The Zers have 2 second-rounders. Maybe they'll draft Bronny. LeBron in Portland sounds pretty miserable.
Hysterical.
Kick ass, fellas. Now, make what you did count.
The fan won't be able to stay long. You gotta move fast when it arrives.
The Lakers don't have any picks, right, guy? They can't take Bronny. They don't have any picks.
Right. That's why I keep saying LeBron's gone. The Lakers could have traded to get picks so that they could keep him, but everybody was asking for guys that the Lakers didn't want to give up. So LeBron said, well, fuck it. Why not just trade me to Golden State? And they damn near did, but Lakers ownership got involved and said, hell no. LeBron's been checked out since the deadline. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Embiid calls the officiating in the final moments of the 76ers' loss to the Knicks unacceptable.
What a bitch. He has to be the most hated player in the league now, right?
No, LeBron. LeBron's easily the most hated. After LeBron, maybe, but LeBron's undefeated in the hated category.
Well, I feel like it's kind of offset by all the people dick riding him. LeBron's got way more meat riders than Embiid does.
That may be true. So, I didn't see this. I didn't see the shot LeBron missed that would have won the game. But now that I look at that...
Well, do you like that meme?
Yes.
I love the look on Asuka's face. It's so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find me a woman who has that same look on her face when she uses the gamer word. Now it seems like a really good reminder, or a really good time to bring up that the Lakers raised a banner for the in-season tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
Yeah, I didn't realize how wide open he was until I saw the X post. But yeah, if you go back to the LeBron's potential game winner, he is in the gym by himself, effectively.
Yeah, he has all day. The only defender that's even within 15 feet of him is like on the ground. He had all day.
So, for the second day in a row, Darkside Phil's biggest whale has not shown up to donate. He's shown up basically every day for the last 3 years.
Blue a 20 is now trending on Twitter. Yeah, they blew a 20-point lead. Denver has beaten LA in 10 straight games. See, what's really funny is that LeBron actually had a reverse LeBron game where he played like shit right up until like the last 5 minutes of the game. Then he played amazingly.
And then he misses that
'Cause
shot.
even though he did miss that shot, he stole the ball from Jamal Murray and then hammered home a dunk with a minute left in the game. That was huge. Yeah, that was like a reverse LeBron game where he was actually good up until the last minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was actually bad until the last minutes, and then all of a sudden, boom.
See, look at this. I make this simple little post on X, and it actually gets decent traction because it's relatable to people. Like, it's a very simple thing that most people did when they were my age that is just immediately relatable.
Why are people bookmarking that?
Yeah, that's just unacceptable.
Jesus.
Unacceptable. I mean, Tyrese got fouled, a couple of times. You know, we just had the same thing.
I can't wait
happen
for the heel
against
turn when you've
Miami
gotten
with
so much
Tyler.
traction off of these posts. Start being like, hey guys, remember the smokestacks at Birkenau?
All right, here we go. Here's the Embiid clip. Hey, Austin. Yeah, Santi, he got 300 fake memberships.
I'm actually going to respond to your post with my attempt at a basic bitch thing. I think it's also going to get a couple thousand views.
It might be a little bit late because mine's already gotten most of its gas, but maybe.
It's like the most basic bitch fucking Zoomer post I could think of.
Okay. That is pretty on the nose.
I'm pretty sure that's also going to get at least 500 views, maybe a dozen likes, at least one bookmark. Jesus. Distraught Embiid. Oh my god, he's crying. Like, there's a reason he shrinks in a playoff. It's because his game is designed around getting free throws. He still gets plenty of free throws, but he's not getting enough because there's less free throws in the playoffs. Because of that, he's not making a big enough impact. They lose.
Oh yeah, Big Country. Every single whale that Darkseidfield has ever had gets doxxed by Kiwi Farms. Like, if you give significant money to him, you get doxxed. And 90% of the time, the whale ends up being somebody who is, like, legitimately mentally challenged, who is giving their disability check to him. Or it's, like, somebody who is... Actually, that encompasses most of it. I'm not even kidding. There are people out there who are on disability that just give their disability checks to him every month. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say Embiid's a 7-foot-tall James Harden. That's it.
Darvin Ham has to explain how he blew a 20-point lead.
Yeah, this happened the same day the Lakers said they're gonna bring him back. How much you want to bet they're going to fire Ham after this series to try to pacify LeBron, to placate him, and be like, see, look, we're trying, and then he's just going to leave anyway?
I'll keep watch. If the cops come, I'll give them a warm welcome.
The vault has 2 security routers protecting it, and you need to shut them both down. Easily done if you patch me into them directly. Look for them mounted on the walls.
Who would be another completely random, obviously incompetent former teammate of LeBron that he could hire to be his head coach? Maybe somebody like James Jones.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect fucking pick right there because he's black. That gives him points. And yeah, he's literally just LeBron's cheerleader. The fucking guy actually followed him to Cleveland from Miami. It was hilarious.
Didn't he play in the finals 8 straight years or something?
Yeah, because he shared LeBron's final streak. Because he was on the same teams that LeBron was. Mario Chalmers had a great mind for the game, and he understood people really well. For instance, the famous moment where LeBron yells at Rio, Rio actually pushed his buttons specifically to get him to play better because they were losing that game because LeBron was playing like shit. They hate each other though, so there's no way that he'd ever be involved with LeBron. But I brought him up as being like, if he wanted to go into coaching, I think he'd actually be pretty good as an assistant because he understands people. He understands how to get the most out of players. I don't think he has a very amazing X's and O mind as far as professionally goes, to the point where you'd want him to be the head coach. But as an assistant, he'd be perfect.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I don't think Phil Jackson's great at X's and O's stuff. He's just got the other stuff down.
Well, yeah, because I forget his name. Everybody just called him Tex.
Yeah, Tex
But
Winter.
he was yeah, exactly. He's the guy who actually invented the triangle. He did the X's and O's shit. It was an assistant for Phil everywhere, in Chicago and Los Angeles for all those years. And Kurt Rambis a lot of the time too. Helped a lot in that regard also. But you're right. Phil was just excellent at getting the most out of his players and managing egos. That's what made him so good. X's and O's, yeah. Like the funny thing is that X's and O's is like the easiest thing to compensate for because it's the easiest to find people who really understand it very well. But you don't want to have that in a head coach because there are so many other components that a head coach needs to bring to the table that if X's and O's is their only strength, they're not going to make it. An excellent example is Tom Thibodeau. Perfect assistant. He literally revolutionized the way the defense is played in the NBA. His defense basically shut down the pick and roll from being the perfect component of every offensive system that was elite in the NBA to hardly anybody ever runs it. His defensive schemes are fucking extraordinary, once in a generation. However, he's a complete retard when it comes to managing minutes, and he has ruined countless careers as a result of that. As an assistant, Boston was one of the greatest teams of all time, one of the greatest defenses of all time, and they won a championship. As a head coach, complete embarrassment. But because he's been a head coach for so long, he'd never accept the demotion of being an assistant when that's really what he's perfect for. Like, he's basically the NBA's version of the Peter Principle.
Yeah, Tex Winter was never a head coach in the NBA, was he?
I want to say in the NBA, no, but in the NCAA, I want to say yes. I'm checking right now. Yes, that's correct. He was Phil Jackson's assistant up until 2004. He was extremely high up there. He was an assistant for the Bulls Jordan's entire career. He was a head coach at Marquette, Kansas State, the Washington Huskies. For 2 years in the 70s for the Houston Rockets, he actually was the head coach in the NBA, but only for 2 seasons, and that was during the clusterfuck of the 70s when the ABA was diluting the talent pool, so that's the only reason, because that was it. After that, head coach for the Northwestern Wildcats, Division I. Then did a stint at Long Beach State. He was an assistant at LSU for a year, and then he got called up to be the assistant for the Bulls, and that's where he went completely fucking buck wild. 9 rings. Actually 10 rings, because even though he was no longer an assistant coach, when Phil became coach of the Lakers again, he served as a consultant.
Wish I could
Because
be
that
listed as a
by that point
consultant.
by that point his age was a significant concern. The year he was doing that he won a championship with him in 2009. He retired after that. He was 87. But because it was 2009, that was just bringing all the new guys to try to understand the triangle better.
Washing my hands.
The code has been blocked. Forget about it. Going to need another solution.
Let's get it on.
You know, I try to keep busy, because if I ever have the opportunity to just like sit down and relax for a minute, I start thinking about my life, and I just get really upset.
Working on a plan B.
Does anybody else do that? Because I know some people, especially people who aren't religious, you know, they try to keep busy to stave off the existential dread.
Chopper, so keep your eyes open.
And I'm not doing that. As much as I'm like, man,
About 30 seconds.
I'm just really upset with the quality of my life.
26.
I hear you.
Oh man, oh this is a good one. That's a video. Yeah, obviously since you're busy right now, check it out when you can.
Those robbers safe.
Sorry, but I won't be gentle.
All right. Actually, now that the basketball's over, I'm gonna switch to Rebirth in a few minutes here. So I'm going to get off for a little bit, and I'll come back and do some Rebirth. See you guys soon.